They've become a fixture in our lives. We don't like to leave home without them. Everywhere we go, they go with us. And 94% of the adult population in the UK owns one.
But should there be rules that we adhere to when we're using one? This shop here in Hull believes so. They've gone so far as to ban them. I've come to find out why. Tom, hello.
We've had so many customers coming in and stood there talking on the mobile phones. We're a very, very busy shop at lunchtime, and it's just very hard to communicate with all of those at one time with one person discussing what they're having for dinner with their girlfriend while they stood in the queue. It's just distracting and slightly rude.
There's £5.25
They serve up their sandwiches with a good dollop of courtesy here, and they believe the least a customer can do is return the gesture. But believe it or not, it doesn't always happen.
If they're just gesturing to the menu, gesturing to what they want as opposed to speaking.
You've had people who've come into the shop and just gestured at the menu rather than asking for what they want.
Yeah, because what they're doing is so much more important than communicating with us.
So what do customers think to the mobile ban?
It's just ignorant, isn't it? It is ignorant. I mean, as I say, I hate it when people get on the bus and they're on the phone and then they've got to find the money in the ticket. You think, why?
I think anybody who's using a mobile phone should have the common sense and the decency to at least stop the conversation.
That's probably a good idea, because then you're actually able to speak to the person rather than thinking, oh, they're speaking to me, and you get your job done as well.
I'm not surprised that a shop has gone to this length, and actually they should be commended. I think every shop should actually do it. And actually it's interesting because the chains of shops, they're rather scared to implement this sort of rule, whereas the independent stores are actually leading the way in mobile phone manners.
Some would argue it's a bold step to take, but this store believes putting good manners before profits will actually benefit their business. Caroline Bilton, BBC Look North, Hull.